I have no idea what those two Italian ladies were singing about. Truth is, I don't want to know. Some things are just best left unsaid. But I'd like to think that they were upset with how the Met keeps shooting themselves in the foot by trying to frame everything as this fight against tyranny when you have an opera next year you paid for that's about fighting tyranny. How exactly are you going to frame Barbara of Seville next month? Let's just get to this. Married to Figaro. It's good. I do like this production. Always love a good rotating set production. Let's see. Frederica Lombardi as the Countess. I think she's becoming one of my one of my new favorites. Enjoyed her in Don Giovanni a couple years ago. Olga, I did not catch your last name. I'm sorry. Put it right here. She did very well as Susanna. Brenton Ryan. My God, that guy can play slime really good. Paul Corona in there. Not a doctor. Oh crap! I'm blanking on the guy who played Joshua Hopkins. Hopkins. Did well as the Count. Michael Sumuel. Crap. Blanking on how to say his name. Mike. Very fun as Figaro. A lot of fun in this opera. There was a lot of good physical stuff that was going along with the written stuff that Mozart and his librettist put in there, and whatever they translated for modern audiences. Let me see if I can adjust that. That's better. Okay. Some very minor technical stuff going on. Michael, I think, lost his mic at one point. He got very quiet near the end of Act 3 when he came out and started dancing. Obviously, it's fine in the house. It's fine in the house. Obviously, the mics are for us. The mics are for us in the theater. So, not a huge deal. I'm sure it was fine when they did the recorded run through on Wednesday, because they do this twice. So I'm sure when they do post-production, it'll sound fine. Same for when he accidentally hit the mic in Act 1, as well as the occasional random buffering that would happen. It didn't necessarily stop anything. It just, like, a second and a half of video would just freeze, and then it would start up again a second and a half later. Pay your internet bills, guys. Okay, a couple more things that I just went through my notes on. There's this part when when Carbino, he's singing the song that he wants to sing to all the ladies of the house, and Susanna pulls out an instrument to accompany, and it's a guitar. There is nothing in the pit that sounds like it's a guitar. That bugs me every time. I know it's a very minor thing, and it's a very production specific thing, but it bugs me so much. Let's see, what was the last one? There was something where Michael needed to add some annoyance at the very end, or add a little sass to some of the things he was singing. It's not even him. It's kind of an across the board thing where not everyone is adding that sort of sass or obvious annoyance to how they're doing it. I mean, they're more focused on trying to get it out perfect rather than without they're more focused on trying to get out perfect instead of getting out the emotion in their voice. One of the things that I think about with that is with Carmen, when Carmen is trying to mock Don Jose for wanting to run to his base when the trumpets go off and they're calling him there, and they're singing, and Carmen is just singing to him, trying to mock him, and you get a lot of these ladies going, just singing the trumpet part. Here I come, yes sir. And I think the only time I heard where someone put some actual sass into it was, crap, I can see her face in my head. She's amazing at this. And I can't think of her name right now. Damn it. I am going to kick myself for forgetting Elena Garancha's name. Oh my God. She was so good, and she just brought the right amount of sass. And I wish more people would do that when they perform and annoyance stuff like that. Rebroadcast is on Wednesday. Go see it. It's fun. I'll see you for Salome.